welcome to my channel. This is episode 3, we're discussing mounts. Specifically, we're going to be talking about equatorial mounts. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay, so we're at my desktop. So I thought I would show you the process I kind of went through, and the mounts that I decided on. So if we go to my browser, and the first mount I ever had, apart from the cheap flimsy things you get with like a little toy telescope, was actually, it came with part of the bundle I got both. I think it was my 21st, 22nd birthday at the time, something like that. And it's actually made by Koenig. I can't actually find the exact one, but I found one that looks basically like it. Just the only difference is the telescope colour, but the mount is exactly the same, apart from that mine had a motor on it. So this was what it basically looked like. So that's exactly what it looked like. It just had a motor here, basically for tracking purposes. But other than that, it's exactly like that. So it's a really basic, lightweight mount I had, and it wasn't really up to, I don't think, for the actual telescope built on it, because it was like a 5-inch reflector. So it was kind of, I never really noticed it really do any actual tracking. I'm not even sure the motors actually moved it at all, to be honest. So even at max, so it was okay for viewing. So that was fine. That's all I was really into at the time anyway. So that was fine. And then in 2011, I decided that, I came into a little bit of money, and I thought I would buy myself a nice new telescope tripod. And so I looked around, and I actually spoke with a company called Optic Star at the time, I believe they are. And they basically advised me on a CG5. Which is, I thought I had that up here somewhere, but CG5. Anyway, I've got some pictures I'll probably hopefully throw in, so you can see the CG5. The CG5 GT Advanced, it was called go-to mount. So, and it's okay. It does the job. It's computerized, so I can control it either the handset or I can connect it to my computer. Though it was a bit cumbersome with using serial. It was because it can be a bit flaky. So, but by and large it worked, and it was okay. And I even was able to do some imaging with it, and got probably the best results I've had realistically so far, actually. So it's been good. I can't complain too much about it. So I used that mount for many, many years, and then I decided back around June, July last year that I needed to upgrade because I just wasn't happy with it. I thought it was limiting me. So generally because I was maxing by adding my Newtonian 8-inch Newtonian, my 80mm reflector, so refractor I was using as a guide scope, then the cameras and everything. I was basically pushing it over what its recommended payload weight for imaging is, so it was limiting. And so I decided to have a look around, and I came across a lot of reviews about the EQ6R Pro, and basically it fits all my requirements. It was belt driven, so a lot quieter than the worm gears of the CG5. Its payload was significantly increased, and it also was much more modern connectivity wise. It used USB, which was a lot better. So, and so it seemed seemed significantly better option for me. And I checked a load of reviews, and everyone was giving good reviews, so I decided I would order it. It took about, I think it took me about 8 to 10 weeks to receive it back in August, and I received about the 1st and 2nd last year, 1st, 2nd of August last year. So, and yeah, it's a great mount. The only problem is it is really, really big and heavy, and it's not very portable. So I also decided at that time that I needed something, a more portable setup. Part of that was me purchasing my red cow, which I purchased back in, I think it was February I purchased it. I'll probably do a video about that at some point. And so I needed a, okay, I can use it on the EQ6R Pro, but for the most case, certainly for portability, it's not practical and it is kind of overkill for it. So I recently purchased the Skyguider Pro from my Optron. Now, I purchased this one over, because there was two of them running really for me. It was either the Skyguider Pro or the Star Adventurer from the Skywatcher. So yeah, I've been quite really happy with it so far since I got it. It's I've been getting, in fact, I've had for the first time ever, I've really truly been able to polar align. I could actually set it high enough up, and it was actually accurate, and I was getting up to 2-minute exposures with minimal trailing. So I probably would want to not go up to 2 at the time, but I would imagine I probably wasn't the best aligned I could be at the time. So I could have probably improved it and got 2 minutes quite effectively. But I was going up to 2 minutes, and they looked pretty good. So I couldn't complain at that, considering the max I'd got before was about 10-15 seconds. So I was happy with that. And so those are the two mounts I've recently purchased. So it's giving me basically the best of both worlds. I've got a large, stable, mount that's very good at tracking, and I've got something that's much more portable that I can just stick in a bag, and has all right tracking, and will do the job I need it to do. So I think I've got the perfect combination, really. So when I'm at home, I can set up the large mount. If I'm out somewhere traveling, I can set up the mini mount. So I can realistically do my astrophotography wherever I want to do it. I'm not restricted to home anymore, and that was the main purpose for this mount. So yeah, those are the two mounts. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. If you've got any questions about any of the mounts or anything, please feel free to put them in the comments section, and I will check them, and I will respond to you. So that's it. This is hopefully a shorter video. So in previous videos, that's the aim anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's it. So I wish you all clear skies, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.